Well, all right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of the world. This is Pastor Dow. You know, I understand human nature and human spirit very, very well. After all, I'm a pastor. But I posted last night, just before I went to bed, 3 videos of what's going on in Burham over there. And it is very disturbing. It's very disturbing because, you see, the American-controlled, propagandized news media does whatever they can to keep you docile and to keep you apathetic. And, of course, you like it. You love it. And you know, nobody likes hearing voices like mine and some other people here on YouTube who's trying to prepare you and warn you what's going on. I mean, you look at the scriptures, look at the prophet. I mean, probably one of the greatest examples is Jeremiah. You look at the prophet Jeremiah. He warned, and he got beaten by his own people for just warning. Can you imagine that? And so I don't know what makes a lot of people think that our attitude is any different today than it was 4,000, 3,000, 2,000 years ago. We're not no different. You've got people that understand and that see what's taking place, and then you got other people hoping that there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And the truth is, most of you people are deceived. Most of you people are going to, not only are you experiencing fear right now that's flying under the radar and uncertainty because you don't have any answers. You only have a few months left and you're not even going to be able to pay your mortgage, your food bill, your light bill. What are you going to do? You haven't prepared. You have this false sense of reality and this false hope that is done perpetuated and penetrated into your mind, and now you don't know what to do. You have no options whatsoever. You like our government. The options for the government done ran out. The printing press hasn't done any good no more. Nobody's playing the game anymore. That's why you see this civil unrest going on all across the world, because the Americans, we cannot afford, because we're insolvent. We're bankrupt. We cannot afford to pay off people to lie for us anymore. And if you think for 1 minute that what's going on over there is just going to stay over there, you got another thing coming. It's coming here. It is coming here. And it's already starting to rise up his ugly head. Most of you don't know that our government has shut down military bases and turned them into concentration camps. Most of you don't know that they have gas chambers that they've been importing inside this country. You know why? Because it's more comfortable and easier for you to go back to sleep. I told you already that many of you are going to lose your jobs this year. A whole bunch of you are going to lose them flat out. The Most High is going to break the pride of this country because we have a lot of it. And hey, I understand. I'm a voice that is very uncomfortable, especially the religious folks. If you notice, I don't too much preach or teach or talk to religious folks because you can't do nothing with them. They know 2 scriptures. They've been saved 20 and 30 years. They're in the same condition as the rest of the world out there, ignorant, dumb, stupid, and apathetic, and think they know what's going on and don't have a clue or idea what's going on. And they think that they're going to be all right because that's what their mind tells them, because they refuse to read the historical fact. So when you get somebody like me up here preaching and teaching and warning and hollering and screaming and crying loud and sparing not and telling you what you need to be doing, you know what it does? It hits that little wicked heart in there that has you to pull back and say, I don't want to hear that. I don't have to do that. Well, hey, go ahead. Your attitude is not any different than what people have already displayed in history. So you're going to have the masses of the people that are willfully are going to go into the concentration camps and the gas chambers and willfully stand in the soup lines because they didn't prepare. There are a lot of people going to die. I know you people think that your America is going to always exist. The time for this country and this empire to run is over. I know I'm very uncomfortable. But you know what? Since you haven't prepared, you're going to experience what it means to be uncomfortable. He's going to take away the perfumes and the arrogancy and the pridefulness of you thinking that you're doing all right because you have a job. It's sad, isn't it? It really, truly is sad. I woke up this morning, first thing I looked at and seen silver, $33.49 an ounce. Now, what kind of bearing does that have on you people? Well, Pastor, I can't afford it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, I'm not. Because see, you ain't never thought it was money. You always thought this piece of trash right here was money. And so, I mean, that's the way you're wired. You're hardwired that way. No, America, get ready. You're going to suffer. And you might as well get used to it. Some of you are suffering anxiety right now. Some of you are suffering anxiety right now because you just don't know. Your pastors are liars. Your preachers are liars. The scripture says that Noah moved with fear. And he was a righteous man. And you folks sitting up there saying you moving with fear and you still got your rear end parked right there in the city. You hadn't changed nothing about yourself. Nah, your false sense of reality is quickly coming to an end. And that's the truth. And as I said before, and I'm going to say it again, whether you like it or not, we're going to find out who really truly has been hearing from the Most High. And most of us in this country are going to go into captivity. We're going to have a captivity like we read about with the Assyrian captivity, the Babylonian captivity, the Greco-Roman captivity, the Medo-Persian captivity, and this American captivity. Foreigners are going to come in this land and loot, rape, rob, murder, kill, and steal because we have perpetuated nothing but fraud and lies all across this earth. We've imported Satanism, American form of pagan Christianity, and American forms of so-called democracy, which really we're supposed to be a constitutional republic. And of course, since we have been mesmerized, democracy, 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 democracy. We've been hearing that so long that now we even saying it. We don't even know what it means. The Most High says in Hosea 4:6 that my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Why? Because you reject it. And meaning you have that rejection spirit in there, because we're not saying what you want to hear. We're saying what you need to hear. And I hope that you just got a few days to wake up. I hope you wake up, because you ain't going to get no song and dance. Pastor Dow's not going to get up and dance no jig and cut no croon for you. No, I'm not going to be crooning for nobody. I'm not going to be cutting no rug. And I'm not going to get up here and moan. No, I ain't either. And I'm not going to preach you into some mesmerized state. Think you done heard the word and you finna get ready to have your belly touching your spine. You getting ready to see your neighbor pull a gun on you and shoot and kill you for what you got. That's what you getting ready to see in this country. And that's the truth. So, hey, the reason I do it as a benefit for you. Many other people who are getting on here warning, we do it as a benefit for you because we have already been preparing for some time. Go back to sleep. Sleep on. Have fun. Make sure nobody disturbs it. I mean, get real comfortable. Sleep real good.